Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. We are Millennial Mom. If you don't know who is who, I'm Millennial. This is Mom.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, I'm Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom, and today we're going to talk about 90 Day Fiancé Tuesday. We got 90 Day Fiancé Season 10, Episode 7, and 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way Season 5, Episode 20. Now with Episode 20, it should be doing the finale very soon. Now, just like with any other video, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. I do other things over here. I do Married at First Sight and different little things I'll try. I do lots of shorts that's uploaded to this channel, a lot of different little entertainment news and different little things that maybe I think is interesting or political news. So check out the channel if you haven't already. And we're almost at another milestone. And let's see, we do 90 Day Fiancé, 90 Day The Other Way, the tell-alls, Married at First Sight, and different little things like that. And again, like the video if you haven't already, and tell a friend that Mom or Kay from Millennial Mom does the 90-day franchise. Now, I know it is a holiday week for most people, okay? So I appreciate you joining me. I know some people may be in town, go out of town, getting ready to cook or whatever you're gonna do. So I appreciate you joining me for this review. And hello to everyone on the replay. And I want y'all to know that I read every one of your comments and I respond to your comments as well. So just in case you're wondering. So, all right, well, on Sunday and Monday's episode, if you got a chance to watch it or, you know, the day that came on or streamed it, on the 90 Day Fiancé Season 10 episode was called Speak Now or Forever Hold Your Peace. We had Devin and Nick, Rob and Sophie, Ashley and Manuel, Jasmine and Gino, Clayton and Anali, and Nikki and Igor. So that's who was on the episodes on Sunday, and we'll get to the ones who are on Monday or streamed once we get done with these couples right here. So let's see who's in the chat. We have Tamika. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing? Yes, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and chat. And yes, keep it clean. And Miss Sharon, hello. And you're not cooking, Sharon? I don't blame you. I'm not cooking like I used to anyways in general, but I'm cooking very small. So I don't have too many leftovers because, hey, everybody's doing their own thing around here these days. So I don't want too much food that I won't be able to keep up with. So hopefully everyone is doing well where you are in your part of the world. I heard it's cold in other places or maybe starting to get that fall winter-esque like going on. Even here in the desert, I have on my denim vest. Okay, it was only 66 degrees today. That's chilly for the desert. Don't come for me. It's chilly in the desert, 66 degrees. That's cold. All right. So, all right, we're about to get started. Hello, Cynthia. How are you? And cold and rainy, Tamika. Oh, are you doing like a Jasmine and Gino? You want to go? Oh, were you pulling one of those today or this weekend? Anyways, you'll take 66. Okay. See, 66 is different for everybody. You know, 66 is cold here. And this weekend, I think this is going to be like another 10 degrees lower because there's a cold front coming from Alaska and Canada this way. So that's cold for us out here. So I will have the heat on. I almost turned it on this morning, you know, but I definitely will this weekend because it's going to be, like I said, 55, 60 Friday, Saturday. I'm going to need my heat up. All right. So let me drop the link. And we'll get started. Don't want to keep everybody. Again, thank you for joining. I know it's a holiday week, so I appreciate you for being here live and or on the replay. Hello, Miss Dolores. How are you? So I went ahead and dropped the link if you want to join. And before I get it started, let me explain the link again. If you click the link that's under Millennial Mom, it will take you to your Google or Safari, whether it be on Android or Apple. You click the link, it's going to ask you to show cam or mute cam. That means you want to show your face or you don't. Okay, if you don't want to show your face, that's fine. You could talk to me live on the panel or you could talk to me on the chat. Either way is up to you. So take your pick. Again, thank you for joining. So, all right, well, before we get started, I see people popped up. Okay, here my. I'll have a new hair next week, y'all, because I'm over this one. All right, y'all ready backstage? Okay, we have Devontae and Miss Tamika. Hey,
Hey, y'all.
Y'all
Hey,
doing?
how y'all feeling?
good. All is well.
Good. You said I still have. You'll take 66, girl. I
Yeah.
was this close to turn up the heat on this morning.
And I was just outside in the cold and rain, volunteering, giving out turkeys.
Because you want to go home. Was that you?
Yeah.
In your Michigan weather, was that you pulling the Jasmine?
Yeah, she ain't heard it yet. She ain't seen it yet. So
Well, kudos to you for volunteering to give out food to the less fortunate. Very nice. Sharon says, if Jasmine don't stop, she look dumb. Okay. Jasmine, exactly. She is ridiculous. And I wish Geno would have pulled her card and be like, okay, I'll buy you a ticket today. Let's go. No,
right.
She got thousands of dollars worth of work from other men there, right? So you know what? We were going to get started with them first, but let me just jump to Devin and Nick because they had nothing going on except for they're finally engaged properly. They wore traditional clothing. Congratulations. All right, moving on. Now we can talk about Jasmine and Geno. So after she found that lip gloss, she was standing in the cold shivering, right? So how is it always that Geno's the one apologizing to Jasmine? How does she flip it like that?
All the time.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
She's like, well, Geno, you know that I can't trust nobody because, I've been abandoned. Y'all got my Oscar ready? No. Why me? Right?
Abandon my foot.
Yeah, okay. And I'm like, Geno, stop apologizing to her. She's doing exactly what she wants you to do. Apologize for her gaslighting you, right? So,
right.
Like I said, when she was like, oh, just buy me a ticket home because I want to go. What? I want to go home. I was like, okay. He should have been on his phone calling whoever goes international to Panama and got her out of there. Then she was like, you don't love me, Geno. I said, what are we watching?
Sent her on a Spirit flight.
They may not even go to Panama. So, but anyways, I tripped out over them because one, it's too dramatic. And I'm starting to think that maybe some things might be egged on by production. And I'll tell you why in just a second. But when they get back home, she's calm and Geno's out doing whatever he's doing, I guess, right? And so she's cleaning the house. So now she's upset that she found stuff from his ex that was in a drawer or the closet, the 40th birthday and a book of Kama Sutra and lube and all this stuff. And now Geno don't love her again. And I'm like, most people, now, yes, you should clean stuff out, but granted, Geno don't even flush his toilet. I truly believe Geno had no idea what is in his house.
At all.
Right.
I firmly believe he had no clue. So now, we're back to, what is this? She's tearing up a 40th birthday napkin. First of all, you're only 40 once if you make it to 40, right?
Right.
What is the point?
Yeah, I would have been mad about that.
That's what I'm saying. If I was Geno, I would have been upset about that because even though that was before you, why are you tearing my stuff up? Right? So anyways, he had explained stuff to her and all that stuff and all that. But now this is where I think that it's like production led because when she was talking, Jasmine, to Geno's sister-in-law, whoever, and she's like, oh, Geno had a bachelor party. And then she didn't just stop there. She kept going and going and going. I'm like, is this intentional? Like she's like, oh yeah, before you came and oh yeah, oh you didn't know? What do you mean you didn't know? I'm like, can you shh? I even typed in my notes, shh.
Yeah.
What's this?
I wanted to grab her lips, like grandma used to do, and twist them to shut you up. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
I was like, why she think this is cool to keep going on and on and on? That screams messy. And I'm like, this is definitely someone you cannot trust.
No.
So
his family ain't no good.
None. Not at all. Not at all.
Where is the loyalty?
Exactly. I did. I
There is
literally
nothing.
like, shh, lady.
Man, when he walked in with that dog cage, I was weak. I thought he had something for her. He's like, what I got. Coco, he tried to put that hat on dog.
That had the dog ran.
All right, like, don't put that hat on me.
He got a problem.
Oh, that was funny.
He got a problem.
Funny.
But then Jasmine telling Coco that they need to get counseling. You right. You need to get counseling. You need to get counseling. So I guess, next week we'll see Jasmine talk to Geno about having that bachelor party without her, something that she wanted to plan in advance. Can you imagine if she planned it? Where would it be at? Where would it be at? Like, I don't know, Dave and Buster's or somewhere. Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Somewhere where there's no touching. So I don't know. Yes, Sharon, she told it all. So, all right, that's enough of Jasmine Gino. Now, you know what? We're going to jump to Clayton and Anali. Anali, let me tell you something. It is as of now, but Clayton's IG is public. And I responded to something that Clayton said. It was the preview of the sister meeting. He already had a comment on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clayton's a little spicy. He's a little spicy. I'm gonna read you what he said to me. He almost acted like he wanted to go back and forth. I was like, okay, Clayton. Let me read it.
Like, really? Don't have the other millennials come at you, Clayton.
Yes. He gave to the picture of his sister and everybody. He's like, so what does this mean? And it was something like, she needs to mind her business. And I responded to Clayton. I said, sorry, but your sister has a valid point with even without knowing Anali's family doesn't even know about the relationship either. So, because when the sister, I'm just going to jump to that part. When the sister asked about, do they know you're here? And I think she's here for a green card. He had already put a screenshot of that and said, and gave the finger to his sister and said she need to mind her business. And I'm like, the sister has a point.
She does.
Like he had the same point coming over that, the family don't know, we knew about that after. And so then Clayton responded, and Clayton, if you're watching, that's cool. He said, her not knowing if she's only here for a green card doesn't make it her business. You can ask any person to prove something to you and they don't have to, right? I said, no, they don't have to agree. However, it comes across that your sister had no idea you were dating. I will say it makes for good TV and your story is very interesting. And I said, Mom from Millennial Mom. So he knew who he was talking to. And then went on from there. But yeah, he's a little spicy on there already. I'm like, you just came on with you and the guinea pigs and the dogs and everybody getting spicy.
Right. Like before you even come for me, get your own place. And get your mama out the closet and stop being a hoarder. Because if you come for me, I'm gonna open the door and invite you in.
I mean, he did say feel free to reach out in the future too. Thank you for being interested in our story. But that was like at the very end though. But I'm like, you put it down there, right? You're being spicy, not just other people, but he's being spicy to me too. I was like,
maybe because he don't have no respect for moms.
I guess. Well,
his mom in the closet.
Right. So it's the next morning. They got on there, welcome to my love t-shirt, stuff like that. He's mad because they didn't have a time last night. She said she didn't want to because your mama over by the next wall, Clayton.
So weird.
Wall that's this thin. She didn't want moms to hear us having a time. Okay. So she wanted to take a shower or whatever. And, he actually looked like he was upset about that. And I get it. But I mean, it's just like his body language just really seemed like he wasn't here for it. But he took her horseback riding. And let me say this, though. Is it the battle of the cars? Because did he not have a bungee cord on the front of his car? Did you see it?
Man, when I seen that, I said, oh, I just knew it could get worse. First, it was the tape or the plaster on the side.
Mm-hmm. I was like, yeah, well, I saw that after the fact. I was like, and he can spicy, and you riding with a bungee cord, and you got guinea pigs, and you don't got no table, no lamp, no chairs. I'm just saying. Observation.
Mm-mm. Right.
Anyway, so I mean, here's the thing, Clayton. All right. The story is that Anali, you've known her for 2.5 years. And for some reason, she's not on social media. She's not promoting you. You're promoting her. This is even before we even knew the sister was coming on this week. And you had told your friend before she came over that, you think there's an issue? Yes, there's an issue. And she's possibly using you for a green card. And she told you when you was talking, I don't want to talk about this no more. Pretty much to shut it up.
Right.
Shut it up. That was your clue right there. Now, chat, what do y'all think about Clayton being spicy? What y'all think about him? Because listen, this is not it for me. This is not it. I think the story is interesting just based off the dynamic, but I mean, he sees the red flags, but he gonna get mad at his sister and not say anything really to Anali about what's going on.
Right.
And then he's gonna call his sister a drunk because you taking everybody bourbon tasting, but you got enough to drink. Do you? You know what I'm saying? This is your story you bring to the TV. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what's happening here with Clayton. I don't understand it. Right? What y'all think?
Yeah. For him to say that about his sister, then you got Geno's sister-in-law talking about him. Like, none of these family got loyalty to they people.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's your sister. She has a valid reason. She's been around you all your life, and you so in love with this girl, which you may be, but
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you may want to listen to that, because there's a reason why she didn't tell your family. There's no way I'm about to be in a relationship with somebody and I don't know your family, because we're going to be on that dang on MTV show. Like, why am I in a secret relationship?
Right.
That picture I sent you, Devontae.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, help! I'm in a secret relationship.
And then on top of that, she's like, oh, well, she wants to pretend like she met Clayton over here in the States while she's working versus them knowing each other all the time. That's just red flag all over the place. That is not being nosy. That's not being in your business. Who applied for the show? Your sister or you?
Exactly.
So it still makes sense to TV though, because I know where mom gonna live and how all this gonna play out. Anyways, all right. So let's move past them and go to Nikki and Igor / Justin. So he's taking her to look for some sensible clothes, and Nikki's like, I don't wear none of this, which she don't, right? But I thought that pink pantsuit was cute. I think he didn't like it because it's too form-fitting around the behind. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why. Because I thought it was decent. More decent than the things we saw her wear, right? Or wrong.
Yeah,
she could have just wore anything. It was one day.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I know you want to express yourself, but like,
not yet. I'm sorry, Devontae. Not yet, Phil Foster Dog Mom. We haven't gotten there yet. Go ahead, Devontae.
Oh, I was just saying, I mean, it's just one day. Just go meet whatever he wants you to wear. Just go wear it real quick. Then as soon as you get out, go put your regular clothes on. You just going to meet his mom. Y'all not going to live there. It's a couple hours. Just wear a long dress. Something respectable, and that's it. Just hey mom, blah blah blah, butter them up. Then you go put your city girl clothes back on. Right. So that's all you gotta do.
That city girl, but she
can have the clothes up. I'm saying she can have the clothes up under the dress. So soon as she get in the car, pull off that dress, and you got on your clothes.
Right? Why was it a big deal? She act like everything. If he objects anything, you don't want me to be myself. No, you're going to see my mama and my daddy. They don't need to see your areolas and everything and the cleavage. My daddy don't need to be like, oh my God. No, you're going to see my daddy and my mom, and they modest people. They old school. They ain't, you get girl coming there. It's like you coming in there with your pants halfway down. Somebody gonna be like, young man.
Yes, because I would.
Right.
I would, off top. Yeah. I used to do that when my son was young. I'm like, put the pants up. But anyways, if there was a problem, maybe he should have Or she could have showed him the clothes she had already. You know what I'm saying? With this okay, this okay, this okay, before they did all that, because she didn't leave with anything, right?
Yeah.
But it's in confessional for me, though. It's in confessional for me with Igor, and even like, you know, when they were driving, I just don't think he's fully accepted it. I know he's showing Nikki to his family and to his friends. I think it's a nice gesture, but internally, I don't think he's accepted it, because he's like, you always like animal, you're wild, you can't be tamed. She's like, I'm passionate, I'm this, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even think I want my cake and eat it too. I think he likes what she can do for him, but I just don't think his mind is truly 100% there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think so.
I'm trying to just figure out, how did he not know? Like, how?
Because everybody's not you, Devon.
he need to wear some glasses too. Cause ain't no way. But the feet ain't give it away. The hands ain't give it away.
It's the hands.
She ain't that tall. She didn't see. Well, now she is tall. Exactly. Yeah. Come on.
No, women could be tall. Take that one out. Women could be tall.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
Well, he claimed he didn't know.
But she said she didn't. She had a voice like a farmer back in the day.
Yes, she did. Maybe.
So she Igor.
We're moving on from that. Nuh-uh. Nope. Let's go to Rob and Sophie. First of all, let me tell you something. This is how you know when you're young. For real. Like young and still not mature. Because you could be young and mature. But this is not it. Because if I was Sophie, if I took my money to find an Airbnb, you're not coming over the next day to explain the reasons why you had videos on your phone. That's why I left the first place. Right? So why didn't you tell me in person over here? So now you know where I'm at. Because Rob, sorry, but you give me always, I'm not going to use the S word, but you give me, I'm always going to be outside on the phone or knocking on the door, waiting to see where you at. You know what I'm saying? He gives like, I'm always just going to be knocking on the door, like, where you at? I'm outside. You know? So what was that about? After she talked to her mom, and then she's telling production that she don't want to go over to his house because it's dark and dreary and nasty. So he can come over here and sit around. Tell me, oh, this is nice. I'm like, yeah, it's a house. It's
and
nice.
It has a bathroom on the inside. Let me show you.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is what it's supposed to be like when you have a house. I mean, you don't have to be nice, but you know, it's something
he
that
probably walked in there, was like, wow.
You know?
You got a living room.
This is a good life.
Yeah. So he brought over one rose. And let me tell you something. If I'm going to be on TV for any reason, and I know I'm on TV, whether it be a friend or family member on Married at First Sight, 90 to any show that I watch or whatever, if I'm pulling up in my car, trust and believe it's clean. Trust and believe I'm having my best hair on, my face beat, my best outfit. I'm just not going to be on TV, and I know I'm being filmed. So when I said that about Clayton's car with the bungee thing, sorry, got to call him out too, because he's at his age and immature too. Why he got bird droppings on his car pulling up? You need to get you some tact about yourself, some self-respect.
Just a little bit.
To me, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he's used to not having the finer things. So he pulled up with the one rose, and he's trying to talk to her. Go ahead.
Them guinea pigs ain't.
And then he got that dollar store rose.
No, you did good. Because I thought, because he's around a place where there's lots of bushes and stuff.
He walked by, was like, oh, I think a rose. Right from somebody's rose garden. And they was like, young man.
Yeah, my parents have rose bushes in their yard and lined in their yard. So if you walk by close enough, you could pick one.
That rose looked at it sad as hell.
It
was droopy. It was just like every time he moved it, that rose.
That rose from have a toilet
forward.
If he don't have a toilet in his place, he can't get a dozen roses. He plucked that. That is not from the dollar store. He is cheap. Sorry.
What is she doing with that head? I can't never focus on nothing but them bobby pins. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What is that? Why
And
is you
and
pinning
the
your?
edges.
I'm like,
Or
you.
not
I
the
know
roots.
you a little black. You ain't heard of an el bonnet, a bonito, a
No.
something, a scarf.
Maybe she has it. Maybe she has it. She
Slow.
Yeah.
Her
Well,
mama told her, said everything America said. He broke. He ain't got no job.
right.
He live in a garage.
listen, just like from the Five Harveys, he ain't got no money. Ain't got no fancy car.
I'm telling y'all that girl don't come from no money. That girl don't come from no money. She got an old iPhone. An old iPhone.
I didn't even notice the phone.
She got one camera. Come on. Don't nobody got no iPhone with no one. Not no young person. She's 23. Even I got 3-4 cameras.
True. Sharon said her hair do be a mess. It does.
It does.
Hot.
Regular and the weed.
Without that makeup,
No.
I don't know what they was. I don't know what they was trying to create. She just
Yeah.
both of them. Just throw them both away. Just like why? Why is he even?
Uh-oh. Look.
Come back when you can. Oh, there you go. You back.
Yeah, my bad. I was saying I just don't understand why she wanted him to come over. Talking about she's talking about I don't even have nowhere to go, so I guess I'll take you back. What do you mean? Call your mother.
Come on home. Her mom said, "Come on home." Her mother would have helped her come home if necessary.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, she don't want to come home. She want to stay in LA. She might be the crazy one that sit there and marry him just so she can stay. Slow.
That's the one that won the green card.
I think she wants to be in LA because I think her other boo thing is in LA.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't got to that storyline yet about her being bisexual, where his friend called her out. So I think maybe that's going to come around to it too. I'm not sure. But I know for certain, is it this episode? Yeah, we're still missing one couple on here. So somebody is out the door. We still have one couple. Yes, I will pop them up. We have one more left to see. And that is Citra and Sam. We haven't met them yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so somebody is going home to bring them in, clearly. Because right now we have one, Nikki and Igor, Clayton and Anali, Gino, Jasmine, Ashley, Manuel, Robin, Sophie, Devin, and Nick. So far we have 6. That would be 7.
Let it be Gino and Jasmine. Please.
You know better than that.
That ain't it. No, that's a money maker. That's a money maker for them. That ain't
how though?
I think it's Igor.
Yeah, you said that last time with what you saw on mine.
Yeah, I think it's Igor.
Feltfester.com said, "What is fine about soap and water?" Anyway, Rob don't know. Anyways, all right, let's move to Ashley and Manuel. So things didn't go the way Ashley thought. Ashley thinks that Manuel is on guard. She goes, since they're getting married, she feels like counseling is going to be working, stuff like that. Manuel is not here for this. He said, listen, he knows they're getting married, but his stuff is private. He don't care. He don't care. He don't care, right? She can go back and forth to the counselor all she wants to. I did this for you. I'm not coming back no more. Now, the counselor explained that maybe because of their culture, that Manuel sees Ashley as like a mother figure, pushing boss. Listen, I said that from the beginning. Ashley is too bossy. She's too pushy. She's annoying, right? You need to do this. He hasn't sat down yet. You know what? It's like, and it's not the same reference, but to me, a little bit in my mind. So go with me. Okay, so you know how Krishan just had her baby 2 months ago? And I saw somewhere it said, oh, he just celebrated his 2 months. I said, he only 2 months. That little baby been outside, seemed like all year, right? Seemed like she had that baby months ago. Versus Manuel, who just got here, and yes, Sharon, he may be after the green card. I do believe that he is. But Ashley hasn't given him a break yet. Every time you turn around, she's always in his ear about something. And then how you just get here and you already dragged him to couples counseling because you can't get along? Because he want to use
but always end up having sex.
Right.
How y'all get to sex if y'all arguing all day?
All
y'all
the time.
Just get mad enough. So do you want to have sex or not? Okay.
I mean, how often does that work though? I know it works, every now and then, but
Yeah,
like
it's gonna get old real soon.
that gets old. Then that'd be the only thing it seemed like they have in common. And that's not cool.
Hmm.
Now, when they are sitting down for lunch, well, before that, he was like, I know my way home. And she looked at him like, what? What do you mean? I really try not to be down on anybody. But what is it about her attitude, though? Besides her practicing what she practices, does she feel like she's entitled or better than because she's in America and he should be grateful? I don't get it.
That's the ex.
Right, because why you could have got one of him down the street. You in New York. You ain't even had to go all the way over there for that.
Exactly.
You know, so I don't know.
She's a nag. She's a nag. I've been saying she's a nag. She don't shut up. She one of them people, she can't just take it for what it is. She gotta, but what do you mean by that? Nothing.
Yeah.
The food is okay. I feel like you're upset. No. The food is just okay. It's not the bomb. It's not bad. It's just okay. Right. I'm gonna leave it. She's just gonna keep nitpicking. You be like, all right, the food nasty. You know what? You wanted it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
and the witch. First of all, why are you acting? You don't know the game. Any foreigners that come from countries that's poor automatically get up here and get a job and send money to their family. Right. Not only he sending it to his family, he has children.
Yes.
So why are you acting like he shouldn't send money to his kids? I know it's $300. You probably ain't got it because that witch crap probably don't pay nothing. I guarantee she probably got a real job. That's just her TV job that she just been trying to promote. But what did you think was going to happen? Even when he get a job, he going to start sending money back home. As he should. They ain't got no money. $300 probably could take them a long way.
Right. And why is she so pressed about this? Like, the kids don't know me. Why are you so pressed about this? Why?
And they ain't gonna know you. They over there. You going back?
Right.
Because he don't plan on going back. So I don't know why you keep trying to get to know these kids. They ain't trying to know you, Ashley.
Not exactly.
And if he wanted to, he would. But I mean, so far, it doesn't seem like he's been given the opportunity. Because he still hasn't got a phone. He can't use hers. And if he does use hers, she's sitting like right here, right? Listening to conversation. So I think he's already checked out. He may have been, looking forward to it in the beginning. Because remember, he came here with not even barely a backpack. He came with the stuff on his body. I just think now he's checked out, from the dog to Ashley to everything. So, but anyway, so we'll move past that. Next week, we're going to see Nikki and Igor meet the parents. I was surprised at Igor's mom now. She's looking a little young, look around Nikki's age, maybe in the same peer group. Manuel and Ashley, more tensions and financial issues. Rob plans a romantic night for Sophie. Sophie side-eyeing. Devin and Nick make it to the States. I'm like, wow, they're here already? Her parents. Geno and Jasmine, you already know what's going to happen with them. More confrontation, more arguments. And Clayton and Anali get a hotel room because Clayton says he's ready for his time last night. But yet Anali don't seem like she's interested. So, all right.
I mean, based on how she walked in with her clothes, I was like, yeah, it's not getting any.
That Jasmine and Geno, when he at the strip club, I was like, oh. They video.
Geno was like, I'm gonna take my hat off to that.
Yeah,
this is my stripper hat.
Not a stripper hat. Oh my gosh! I'm sure Geno had a good time until next week. Anyway, so 90 Day the Other Way, season 5, episode 20. Give Me a Breakup. We have Kenny and Armando, Holly and Wayne, Mary and Brandon, Shekinah and Sarper, Danielle and Yohan. So we're going to start with Kenny and Armando real quick. They gave samples out the door. Good luck on your surrogacy journey. Okay, good luck to that. Let's move to... Go ahead.
Can I just say one thing? I'm sorry.
Yes.
When I almost threw up in my mouth, when they said that they was going to take their anatomy stuff and mix it together, I was like...
And that's why we just moved right past it. Okay.
Yeah, I just skipped them as soon as the show started.
I fast forwarded, and then I heard the doctor speak, and I was just...
Nope, yeah. I fast forwarded. I didn't even want to see it. I was like... Whoop.
Yeah, that was it. Let's move on.
That's literally how I was at work. Like...
Yeah. Anyways, Holly and Wayne. Let's go to her and him. So Holly is again every
Running.
episode pressuring Wayne to move. Why did Holly come over? Now, I heard something. If y'all don't watch Pillow Talk, I know you do, Tamika. I'm not sure if you got a chance to watch it. But one of the people on Pillow Talk gave a good response. They said, it may have been Tim and Veronica. They said, why do some people go the other way, right? And still be in vacation mode where they met these people and get over there and still think it's vacation mode when you don't know the culture. That's Holly, okay? Because I'm sure she knew about the rolling blackouts. She may not have known about the break-ins at the house because, listen, if you told me, I wouldn't have came either. But while you were there, you saw what was up. You knew you didn't have no friends. You knew you'd be isolated.
You knew you had a watering hole in the back.
Right.
So
she knew all this because he told her.
Exactly. So
But you know what? I didn't know she was from Utah. Makes sense.
Is it Utah or Oregon? Somewhere.
What's UT? What's that? Ain't that Utah?
That's Utah.
Utah. Oh, she is from Utah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, all the weirdos from there. Yep, makes sense.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand Wayne saying, he got his business. He talked to his dad. His dad gave him sound advice, like, okay, she's, from America. She's not used to not having nobody around. But I think there's something, just like with Ronald back in the day, I think there's something that's the reason why maybe he can't get a green card or start the status, because he's dragging his feet way too much when Holly is talking about it. Because, there's nothing stopping you from applying, right? If you get approved, you do.
Right.
If you don't, that means you could be able to go back and forth. But to adamantly say no, to me, there's something in the background that may keep you from being approved. That's what it's giving to me. So, but I think Holly is going to go home. And listen, like I said last week, if she runs off again, just let her run off.
I'm going to send you something from Screen Rant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sharon says Holly and Wayne are boring. What story do they have? She's been married 3 times. Right. 3 times. Like 3 times in less than 2 years.
Yeah. It's just funny to see her run. Because I'm like, where are you running to, girl?
Nowhere.
Like you in the whole horror movie.
Like Jasmine gonna run and stop because you don't know you're
like, you're dumb.
Right.
I put on Twitter, I was like, I said, Holly want to be a damsel in distress so bad.
Yeah.
She looked like the girl off Hercules.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay. All right. So let's move, because there's nothing with them. Let's move to Danielle and Yohan. So here we go, Phil Foster Dog Mom. I said, how did it go from Merry Christmas for the kids to you're not taking your stuff I bought you? You're not even taking these hangers I bought you. You're not taking none of them hats because I bought them, right? But then
about the dinky hats.
Now when he said, I bought the dog Gizmo, you like, don't take my dog. You're not human. But you didn't want him. You cannot have it both ways. She's too old for this. If you don't want me to take the stuff you bought me, not even the hangers, but I bought the dog, but you want me to keep the dog and I still can't have my clothes? Which is it?
First of all, you can't tell me I can't have the clothes you bought me. You gifted it to me. It's mine. You can't take it back because you bought it. Now, if the clothes was in your name, yeah, you could take it back.
No, not even if it's in your name. Oh, in your name, yes. But when you give a gift, no matter how mad you get, no matter how old you are, it's that person. It doesn't matter what it is. Danielle is pushing 50. She ought to know this. Okay? But when she got down to the hangers, though, I was like, now, see, this is where I agree with Yohan. That's petty. I've never been like, oh, you can't take no hangers. No. When you leave, don't take half your stuff. This is my logic. Don't take half your stuff. Take all your stuff.
Take all your stuff. Don't have a reason to come back.
Yeah, because it's all going to be on whatever you leave, going to be outside.
If that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They get to the dump, So, but it's just like, it was just, he's in Santa suit. She's in an elf suit. They barely made to get the gifts from the kids because last week she talked about you got the rent. He said, nah, I got bills to pay. And so it went from, we barely gave the gifts to the kids, but we went anyways. And then after that, we sat in the car, talking about what you want to do. He said, I'm tired. I have to admit I laughed at that because guess what? I'm tired too. If you don't bring anybody back, don't bring them back. Don't bring them back. Geno and Jasmine bring the cash, but Danielle and Yohan, no, sorry.
I'm tired of them.
Tired.
Yeah.
Phil Dog Mom says she must have a trauma response called flight or fight, and she flies whenever she's upset and cries. Dolores said Danielle's so controlling. I hope Yohan leaves for good. Well, next week's episode, we see Danielle packing, and I'm like, girl, are you packing to go back to the States? Because otherwise, what is the point?
I'd rather pay my bankruptcy than deal with this.
Exactly.
So I hope Yohan is gone for good too. I mean, it's just toxic.
I hope he is too.
Because it's just the same, well, similar as to how Ashley and Manuel is. You drug him to therapy and life coaches, and nothing's working. So what is the point?
I like Yohan though. He like a evil supervillain. I'm gonna take the dog on. I'm good. Okay. I'm gonna take my clothes. You're not taking it. He just like,
right.
yeah, excuse me. She's like, you're an evil. You're not human. I'm like, so he an alien now?
Wow. You got me. I'm not gonna take a dog. I'm gonna take a dog. Yeah, you're right. So, anyways, so we're on toss up. You want to do Mary and Brandon or Shekinah and Sarper? Because let me tell you something. If Shekinah don't bring her behind home,
I'm gonna send you screen rant.
Okay. So they're at the spa day and things didn't go the way Sarper wanted it. So he wants Shekinah to be more flexible, wants her to have that baby. Shekinah's holding her ground. She's like, nope, you either want to have a baby or you want to be with me. And I said, good. I'm glad. Because see, I didn't think that Shekinah would hold herself down. Now, I hope whatever you send on Screen Rant to me doesn't change my mind about this because I really hope that she didn't. Okay. So... Well, anyways, but the thing for me is when Sarper, who doesn't get his way, gonna tell her that, if you go home, I'll forget you in 2 days. 2 days is all it takes. I said, what?
Yeah.
That would have been all, I got to do all this. Yes, that would have been the whole entire conversation. Cut scene. I'm out.
Yeah. She's a trophy. She's a trophy wife. And word on the pond is he came on this show to find his son.
Oh.
I mean,
yeah. He was going to use his platform. Yeah. Find his son.
Why would you want her to be your child's mother anyway? She already left her kid in boarding school.
Yeah. He was just nasty and rude to her. I couldn't believe how he was. And then I was like, I can believe it. And just like she said, my family, was right about you.
Mm-hmm.
And he, like he said, you'll be, gone in 2 days. And I'm just like, shoot, by the time I get out on the plane, you'll be deleted and blocked and marked as spam. So,
but she's not gonna change though. She's the same. It's not Sarper. You the problem. You like F-boys. He slept with 2,500 women. That should have been an automatic no. That should have been nothing more than sex. Why are you trying to fall in love? Your daughter is in boarding school, and you gonna leave your daughter to come with this man?
Yeah.
And what are you teaching her?
Yeah, like, what are you doing? This is like your third dude you did all this for. That's why your sister came over. Here we go again. He done called you the B word. Oh, I didn't know what that means. Man, bruh. Everybody know what that means. Every language, it means the same thing. It's disrespectful.
He called her everything but the H word. He called her the S word, the W word, the B word. And I'm like, first of all, that would have been done for me. Type of, my English, I don't know. Whatever.
But like talking about he wanted a baby. You had 2,500 times to have a baby. Where is that?
Yeah, and he probably had one already. You know what I'm saying? Other than the one he's looking for, he probably had one along the way. Because like I said previously, there's no way that he had protected sex all that many times. The odds are very slim, So he was just real rude to her, in my opinion. Very rude. And to me, that's his opinion. his personality and everything, you know. So I don't know. He when he said that besides the I'll forget you and delete you in 48 hours and stuff like that, she's like, oh, so you're not gonna cry? You're not gonna cry because you're this close to losing me? I'm like, huh? Cry? No.
You don't get these tears.
Spell Sarper is an evil villain. Yeah, exactly. This is where the voice comes in, Devontae. Go ahead and hit it. This is the villain voice.
Zarba. In 2 days, I will replace you. 2 days. I get back on the app, I'll be at 25-1.
Probably at 25-10.
Right. Or more, right?
Or more.
Like, I'm trying to bend for you. I'm trying to bend. Don't you see? I'm like, no, I don't see, but he weren't talking.
I don't see nothing.
He weren't talking
to him get a new bed. He about to break that bed in. Yeah, he's probably like, yep, she made me get a new bed.
Yeah, exactly. She made me get a new bed. So anyways, I hope she does get her stuff and go to the hotel next week when we see her. I really do.
And all right, when she get back home, she need to go right to a therapist. Don't get into another relationship till you fix yourself. You wasn't gonna change yourself, huh?
The one who didn't want her to go, the one who pledged his love for her, he'll be there waiting for her if she lets him.
Absolutely.
Oh, but that means she really a terrible person because you don't like him like that. So that means you gonna he your last option. And you just gonna fake love him just because he been confessing. That means you a terrible person.
Not the last option, the next option.
Right.
The next.
I wouldn't want to be her next. Well, he ain't got no self-esteem. He ain't got no.
Right.
He been waiting on.
He already said.
Yeah, he been waiting on it for years. I guess he accepted because she ain't gonna do nothing but cry about Harper the whole time. He gonna get tired of that.
Yeah, I know. All right. So finally, let's move to Mary and Brandon. So with all the ups and the downs, rounds and rounds, okay, who paid for this wedding? Because if they couldn't buy no chips, it wasn't a nice location. Okay.
Her dress was beautiful.
She looked very nice.
Mary looked real good.
Her dress was beautiful.
Looked like a doppelganger, but she looked very nice. I wish Brandon's suit would have been just a little bit more tailored. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more tailored, a little bit more steamed. He looked nice. I thought he would be more nervous, but he wasn't. The mom gave good advice and everything. So, but here's the thing though. They didn't realize that the mayor was going to marry him. Are they sure? Because then he called him like, what's up, bro? I said, that's the mayor? I said, was that professional? But anyway, what was in the box? What was in the box to the mayor? Anybody know?
No, I don't know.
I'm thinking it was like a gift from the farm or something. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm getting from it. I thought again the wedding was nice, but when it came to the vows with Mary, why she had to tell their business like that though? Even though we get in lots of fights, I said that is not no vows.
Remember how old Mary is.
I know.
She don't know no better.
That's two kids getting married. They marriage could work, but they're gonna be fighting for years. It's gonna take them a minute. That baby that's gonna be it. And if Brandon can't get no job, if he can't get no job, if the mayor there, why you can't? Hey, yo, I need a job. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, they already been fighting, so.
Yeah, they already been fighting. So after the wedding, they sit down. They have a nice little cake and everything. And then Brandon says, oh, I turn around and look over my shoulder. There's a bunch of fog coming in. So now we know what they were. They were beetles coming in. I was like, they look like bees. But they were beetles. That was an infestation from like.
First of all, I wouldn't have waited for them to come.
You didn't know they was coming. How you know?
Seen a cloud of a fog of smoke. They coming towards you. Oh yeah, we got to go.
How does Brandon supposed to know what it was? Maybe Mary, but not Brandon.
They say his mama had a panic attack. I would have been having a panic. Like, oh, they in my mouth, they in my hair. Oh no.
Oh yeah,
on his shirt.
Yeah,
that's a sign from God. Don't do it.
Listen, that's like them fruit flies. When you had them attack of the fruit flies that one year.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had here. Oh, they were horrible. They were everywhere.
We had crickets like year before last.
Oh
Crickets.
yeah,
Them things.
I would have had to move because them things loud. I would have had to move.
They are loud. It was terrible. So, but anyways, that was it. Now next week we're gonna see Danielle, like I said, packing up to leave. Shekinah and Sarper still going back and forth. He tells her, if you pack your stuff, that's it. I delete you. She's like, good. Now I know how you are. I'm like, girl, please. You knew that when you first went over there. The reception being run over by bugs and Brenda's mom having that panic attack. Kim and TJ. They're on that.
I rewinded that part like 20 times when
I don't
she
even know what to scream.
said,
What do you mean? I said, girl, you screamed your
I
muscles
know
out.
I know they was downstairs like, oh my God.
Like the exorcist. I'm waiting
Somebody
for
go
her
get the
head to
cow
start
manure.
turning.
Somebody go get the cow manure. Get the cow pee.
They just got married. How is she already depressed and screaming at the top of her lungs?
Yeah.
How?
Because she didn't think living with his family like on top they was gonna be that involved. But I'm like, how?
I don't know. But she told TJ to shut up and something like if you wanted to leave or this is not for you, something like that. I'm like, ooh, TJ, this is what you have to look forward to like for a while. So if they're still together, I don't know. I haven't seen nothing since that Jenny and Submit debacle, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll send you the screen rant.
Girl, you on it this week. That was me. Let me say this.
Yeah.
Let me say this. Just I'm gonna go just a little bit somber and then I'm gonna come back. So this has been a tough 3 weeks for me. I have 5 mentees that I mentor that have the same cancer that I have. 4 of them passed away within 3 weeks of each other. One just like last week. So it's been really tough for me. Right. Really tough. It's because, it puts in perspective. It gives you like a survivor remorse kind of thing. But I'm happy to be alive because everyone's journey is different. So, it's been a little tough. Y'all have boosted me up. So I appreciate y'all. So keep that in mind. Cancer sucks for everybody. So keep everybody in prayer that's going through a tough time. Now, back to this side of things. I know that Thanksgiving is Thursday. Okay. I'm working Friday. It is not a federal holiday. It is not family day for us. We are regular federal employees. We don't work. Now, if what happened on last week's Married at First Sight goes down on Wednesday, I will probably be live. I won't go Friday because I know that's family day for people. I probably will be live on Saturday to talk about it. Now, you could join the live if you want to or catch the replay, but I think that I need to talk about Orion and his responses out loud because the math isn't mathing with Mr. Orion and Lauren over there.
Yeah, I don't.
Mr. Claire and Cameron. I'm not feeling therapist Claire giving her therapy advice, but going, in her marriage. So
I ain't feeling nobody.
I'm not either. I'm like,
nobody on this show should be getting married. First, you just got out the hospital, pink hair. What are you doing? Focus on your health. Why you gonna put that? That's too much pressure to put on somebody. That's weird.
It is. So, like I said, I'll let y'all slide. I'll do a pre-recorded video so it looks like I'm live, unless y'all not doing nothing on the weekend. Either way, I'm gonna do it that way so it'll be out on Saturday because I know people have things to do. When's cooking? Even though I'm working, I'm cooking Wednesday, Thursday, like that. So, because Orion, I almost went live last week to talk about Orion. I was this close because he really,
Like, boy, those 400 years, boy, 400 and still going through it. Don't forget that. Don't act like you the only one that been through some things. They still call us what they call us. You ain't heard that. You ain't heard that word since the football team.
Right.
Exactly.
So this is what I think. This is what I'll do. I'll do a pre-recorded video so it looks we look like this, so it'll look like I'm live. But next week after the holiday, I'll be live for real on Thursday because I know all that's gonna come up.
Okay, I'll be there.
Okay. So next Thursday I'll be live, but this week I'll do a pre-recorded video because I got to talk about it out loud, like after the scene goes off. Because he upset me. He upset me, and Claire upset me too. So anyway, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Be safe.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Y'all.
Yes,
And,
be safe.
yes. Oh, and Tamika, give the announcement about the 90-day tell-all that you told me real quick.
Say that again.
About the tell-all. Thank you, Phil.
December 4th.
For the 90-day the other way.
The 90-day the other way is the part 1.
Yeah. So we'll
is
see.
that when everybody come on together?
Yes.
Ooh, I want to see what they gonna say to Brandon and Mary.
Yep.
I want to know who Midnight is. Remember Midnight? Who's Midnight? Is that the name of your child? So
yes, that's what I want. I can't. They better not have named that child Midnight.
We're gonna find out. So, but again, y'all, I'm not gonna keep you. Thank you so much for joining. Happy Thanksgiving, and
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thanksgiving.
All right, take care. Good
Be
night.
safe. Good night.
Good night, everybody. I'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, everyone. Good night.